marry Tom.
I never said that.
But you've been thinking about it, haven't you?
Not exactly.
Well, he's been thinking about it, hasn't he?
Maybe you'd better ask him.
I'm afraid people around here spend too much time thinking.
I'm beginning to see why you go around the country getting black eyes.
You know, Tom says I ought to settle down. Maybe pick me out a nice girl and get married. And since you're not already spoken for, I guess I'll just marry you.
There. You tell your cousin Tom I think you'll live.
That'll probably be the worst news he has all day. Mighty nice of you to fix me up so pretty, Miss Judy. I'm much obliged to you.
You're welcome. Goodbye, Mr. Rudd.
Say, I proposed to you a little while ago. What do you think about it?
I'd rather not tell you. You've been hurt enough for one day.
Dear, I want you to do me a favor.
Meaning what?
Hit me in the eye. Hit me in both eyes.
Good morning, Hammond.
Morning. So you missed out again.
Well, running cattle off right under Tom Fillmore's nose sounds awful easy in here. It don't work that way on the range.
Lost your nerve?
No, or my common sense neither. We were doing all right with the little fellows. Why do we have to pick on the biggest man in the county?
Because he's got the only fat beef that's ready for the market. And I've got it sold for cash. Get that?
All right, Bart. But so far, all we've got out of Tom Fillmore's plenty of lead and hard riding. Well, we lost a couple of men yesterday.
Killed?
No, just shot up a little. They won't be no help for some time.
There's a couple of fellas that wrecked my place this morning. I'm going over and throw them out again.
Don't be in a hurry, Bart. They look like friends of mine. They were pretty smart about it, too. If they hadn't hightailed it off to one side and took Fillmore after them, we'd had more trouble than we did.
Where'd they come from?
The little fella said something about Montana.
Might be a couple of cattle detectives.
No, you're right too good for that.
Gotta get your other eye ready. Here comes that man again.
Hello, boys. I'm sorry about that little excitement here this morning.
Yes, so are we. Well, if I'd have known you took your furniture so serious, I guess we wouldn't have started busting it up.
Well, I like fellas with nerve, and you two seem to have plenty of it. Strangers around here?
How'd you guess it?
Know anything about cattle?
That's our line.
If you want to go to work, I can place you with the right people. Of course, it takes plenty of nerve, but the money comes rolling in.
That sounds interesting.
You see, I told you we ought to look around before we took that other job.
Well, if that job don't pan out, well, look me up.
Thanks, we will. Come on, Dickie.
That's what I call a gentleman and a gambler from the old school.
I guess it's his own business where he gets his cattle.
I'm not worrying about it. Oh, we're sitting down to get 2 jobs offered in one day. What do you say we celebrate?
What are those?
If they aren't biscuits, I'll eat the chuck wagon.
So this is the cattle business. Dear, why don't you quit this squaw work and come on to Idaho with me like we intended?
No. I promised Tom I'd settle down and be a cattleman. And if this is his prescription,
His
why...
only worry about your career is whether you'll take that girl away from him. That's why he's rubbing it into you, making you look like a monkey in front of her.
Hang that triangle and call the boys in.
And there's no use trying to cover it up, because I know where you've been going nearly every night. You've been keeping company with Miss Judy.
Hang that iron like I told you. What makes you think that?
Because there ain't no cowboy washes his neck 3 times a week unless there's a woman at the bottom of it. Come and get it! Hello, boss.
Hello. Hope you're hungry.
I've been hungry ever since you started cooking for this outfit.
This time you're just going to swell up with food, Mr. Hardy.
I'd done that yesterday.